Hey guys, welcome back to Rune Factory 4. So just a quick little side note, I was streaming this previously and I realized that, maybe that's not the best approach, especially with zero active viewers. So I will start, pre-recording these a lot more going forward. And then uploading them to YouTube rather than streaming them on Twitch and then grabbing the video files and then uploading them to YouTube. I think it's much better this way, just so I can give myself more time as well to edit these videos. So I will go ahead and do that from now on, just as a heads up. Yeah, let's jump into this. I'm trying to remember where we left off. I believe we just finished the let's see, what is it? We have Amber, we have Dylus, and we just finished actually the Obsidian boss. That's what it was, or the Obsidian Mansion boss, which was Pico and Dolce, or Dolly, as I like to call her. But yeah, I think right after we were back in our room trying to save, and there was a Chipsqueak that actually came by and stole our the Venti charm that we received from Venti. So that's where we're at right now. We're gonna go and chase him, I think. So let's go and see where he takes us. So let's go right out to the forest. I'm guessing that's the only place where he could run to. Let's go this way. Yeah. I did see a few comments mentioning the party system, so I will be showcasing that shortly. Actually, I'll be inviting a couple of the townsfolk, or actually I think we can only invite one at this time, unfortunately, so I will go ahead and invite that one person, just so you guys can see what that looks like. So let's go this way, let's go here. Let me get rid of my mouse. Don't know that's there. And along the way, we'll be gaining XP. So it looks like he's headed back to the the first boss where we found Amber. It looks like that's where he's headed back to. I wonder if maybe we left something there, or if he's trying to lead us back directly somewhere. Oh wait, okay. I think he might jump down that cave that we weren't supposed to be in there earlier. I think that's where we're going back to. Okay, that's nice. I mean, I didn't know we weren't supposed to be there apparently earlier. I think this is what they were referring to in the live stream. Someone brought this up, that we had done like a sequence break and we weren't supposed to be here this early in the game apparently. So maybe we are now supposed to be here, and maybe we can finally defeat the monsters that are down there and gain the XP that we rightfully deserve. But yeah, we'll see. That's funny. They're like a little cartoon bit where they're like in the air, and then they realize they're in the air and decide that gravity should take a toll on them. Let's see. So we're in that cave. Okay. So we can grab these now with the hammer, but the RP is pretty full, so we don't need to get that. And we did get the heal ability, luckily. That was something that we got, I think, from defeating Dolly, so that's good. Now that we have that, that's going to be our go-to instead of the potions and the herbs that we get. So here we go. Let's see. These guys still deal quite a bit of damage. That one hit just did that little chunk of health that we got. Still a pretty big chunk. It's like maybe they could 5-hit kill us basically. And throughout this, I'll be going around these maps just to see if we can find any hidden items, just to get that increase, just to increase that skill. The other thing I should do is actually go and save. I don't want to end up dying because these guys are pretty tough. I don't know if we maybe want to come back later or how this is gonna work. But yeah, let's do our heal. Okay, so our Cluckadoodle actually found an item somewhere. Here it is. It's a, what is this? A mushroom. Let's eat this one. I don't want to throw it. Okay, that actually gave us quite a bit of health. I wonder if these mushrooms are different. Maybe they're like mine mushrooms or something. Let's see. So I want to heal, actually. That's what I wanted to do. And then I was going to grab the rune crystals, but it doesn't look like he'll use that much of our RP. So we'll actually keep going back in here and beating just these two guys so we can get our XP up or our level up. I'll have to check what level we're at, but I do want to get to a certain, what is it called? Like a certain level to go back in there and fight the others. I think there's like 5 of them in the next room. So let's see. So we're level 27. Let's aim for like level 35 maybe. Maybe even 30, but 35 seems like the safer bet to go with. Oh, looks like we're... Uh-oh. Trying to not get hit by the arrows. I'm not sure what they hit me with, but it looks like we got knocked out for a few seconds. Okay, let's go. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, good. It's Nancy. So look at this Nancy. She doesn't charge us anything, so we'll just keep going back there. We won't have to load back our save. If it was Jones, however, I would have loaded back our save. So we'll keep our XP. Trying to think the best way we can level up. I think the best way would be to go back to that second boss that we were at. Let's actually grab this rune flower so we can get some RP. But the best thing we could do right now is actually go back to that Dialis boss fight, which is down here on that water temple area that we were at earlier. We'll go there. Do you want to heal my monsters? Let's do that. Let's go back in here. Yeah, I think these guys are like high enough level where I can still get some XP, but low enough to where I can kill them off easily. Yeah, these goblins might be a little too low level for me, so let's go into the main area, fight these guys. I did want to ask for suggestions on the names for these two, or any future monsters actually that we end up taming. For now, I'm going with the standard name that they give us. So for now, their names are very basic, and I don't know if maybe we want to give them more unique names rather than just. I think our Cluckadoodle is called Clock, and then our Woolly is just called Wool. So I don't know if maybe you guys want to give them names or whatever the case may be. Okay. There's a turtle stuck. I didn't even see him. Or a tortoise. What is this guy? Oh, a tortoise. That's what he is. Okay, yeah, as I mentioned, I did want to head back to that cave at around level 30, so we're level 28, we're 2 levels off, but I think fighting the boss does give us quite a bit of lag, so I don't know if I want to go and fight him or how I want to proceed with getting the levels that we need. I'm not sure how much these monsters give us, unfortunately. It doesn't really show us how much XP we gain from them. All I'm basing that off of is how fast we end up killing them. Where? Oh, there it is. What is this? A rock. We'll keep it. Why not? Grapes we'll keep. These guys. I'm trying to think of maybe there's like another area we can go to where the monsters are harder to defeat, just so maybe they can provide us with more XP. Okay, let's go here. Another point, I keep bringing up points or things in the past just because I think it's been like 2 days since I last streamed this game, and it's been like 2 days since I last played this, so a lot of this stuff I'm kind of just remembering as I'm playing. Cooking, that's what it was. I am going to be doing quite a bit of cooking compared to the past playthroughs I've done of this game, so if you guys have any tips or advice on approaching the cooking aspect of the game, please let me know. For now, I will just be buying the cooking bread that we can get from the Porcoline, the restaurant owner, as well as Dylas. I think he sells them as well, so we can get I think like 2 from Porcoline and then 2 from Dylas, so a grand total of 4, which is a good amount. We will also have to cook, obviously, to get that skill up, because some of the foods that you can craft are for specific levels. So I think like some of the rice dishes are at like level 1 or something. Then once you're level 2, you can start cooking dishes that require you to be level 2. I think we want to use the pot too. That's what was mentioned to me last stream I did, that the pot is like the one that we want to focus on leveling up. I think the main mission for me this game would be to get the what's the skill name? Searching skill to level 20, and so that not level 20, to like the max level. I want to say 100, but I don't think that's the. I'm not sure what the max level is for these skills, but basically it's like the more chests we find, the better chance we have of getting really good items from them. So I think in the long run that'll be beneficial. It is like playing the lottery, you know, but you know, it's a game. We're gonna be able to find really good items at the earlier stages, so that's what I want to use at our advantage, especially with our party members joining us. Not only are they leveling up, but we're also using them for their search ability to get that level increased. Right now I think with these dual blades we're doing like I think it was 50 damage? No, 58, so close, yeah. We're doing like 58 damage, which is good compared to what we were doing previously. And then another thing as well, I don't know if we want to go after a specific was it like I'm not sure what they're called actually, like a bachelorette candidate. I'm not sure what they're called in this game, but a specific like person for a relationship. I'm not sure if that's something that you guys want to see, and who that person would be. I think for now as the male, I think we can only go for the female candidates. I don't think we can go after the males, yeah, or at least I don't think that's an option when we go to the what is it, the friendship level, which is another thing I'm gonna bring up, is the friendship levels. That's a quest where we are currently on. We want to raise everyone's friendship level to 1, which is basically just us talking to them daily, and so we still have quite a bit to go through actually. So let's see, it's vulture amount, so yeah, so we got like maybe half of them are 1 and the other half are like 0, so it's still a good amount that we have to go around speaking to some of the townsfolk. So I think I'll dedicate like a day or so, in-game day that is, to going around and speaking to everyone. And then crafting is another thing we want to prioritize, just because it was brought to my attention that crafting is going to be the best way that you can craft some of the not future, but like some of the end game weapons that you'll need, as well as to upgrade the tools. You're going to need a high enough skill with the forge. I think that's what it's called, not crafting, but the forging skill. I think we're going to need to level that up quite a bit. In order to level up our tools, we can buy them from the blacksmith, but I believe he only goes up to like the 2nd level or the 1st level of any of the tools that you want to upgrade. So that's also another thing that I'm going to be kind of playing towards, rather than just going straight to the end kind of thing. Then something else I want to do is actually see if I can improve the frames that I'm getting in this game. I know when I look back at these videos, the frames aren't the best, so I'm trying to see what the best approach is to recording this on the 3DS. The current way I'm doing it is via a wireless method, which you know, it's both good and bad. It's good in the sense that I'm right next to my router, so everything's really close to me. I should be getting the best video quality just because I'm literally right next to my router and whatnot, but that might not be the case. I did enable the port forwarding I was mentioning last stream, which didn't do much, which is fine, which was expected. You know, I don't think I'm gonna get anything better than what I was already getting. So we'll see if maybe I do need to get my 3DS physically modded, or if there's an alternative to getting or streaming the games onto like my PC or whatever the case may be. We'll see. I'll do that on my own time though. So we do want to sleep just because it increases our RP. I believe that's what it does. Every time we sleep, it increases that. Let's see. So we're level 29. We're very close to level 30 actually. And then farming, I don't think that's going to be our main priority this game. So we're not going to be buying crops unless, or actually I'm trying to figure out, I know for some of the requests that we get from the request box, it is going to be like ship 10 of these vegetables, or harvest 3 different types of flowers or something like that. So maybe it might be. I don't know if those requests are crucial in progressing the additional quests that we receive. So today is the Defluffing Festival. We'll participate in that just because we do get more tourists, and I think we get additional Prince points just because we're participating in these events ourselves. So let's talk to Vishnu, or not Vishnu, Volkanen, and see if the games start or when they start. Actually, let's ask who's gonna win, or who's the favorite to win. The red-headed dwarf, Doug. Okay. And someone mentioned that defluffing, or I forgot what the event name is called, but they mentioned that it wasn't what I thought, which my initial thought was we had to clip the woos, but apparently we fight with our monsters. So luckily I've been bringing them along with me, so they're at a, I'd say they're at a good enough high level to where they can fight. Let's actually check that. So level 28, and so he Wool now does 235 damage. I forgot what he did previously, but yeah, he's doing a good amount of damage. Then we have Clock, who's doing 245 at level 28. We do have one Bufamu. He is in the monster barn. I don't think we have to check up on him. I think we just give him the, what is it called? I'm trying to think, the feed, or the monster food that we give him, or fodder, that's what it's called, fodder. We just give them that, and I think they level up daily, as long as they have something to eat, obviously. And then we also want to head back to the cave with all the I think they're mama cluckadoodles or something. They're like the super high level OP cluckadoodles in that cave. We want to head back there eventually and see what level we have to be in order to be able to stand a chance against them. I think even at our level currently they can one-shot me, so I don't want to be dying there right away. I want to get there and kind of use that as our XP farm kind of thing. I want to grind in there for a bit, but we need to get at a comfortable level to where we can actually stand a chance against them. Okay. 29, we're close. And I forget which ones are better, like the monsters or the townsfolk to bring into your party. So I don't think we can invite anyone today just because there is a festival going on today. So I don't think, even if they could, I don't think they would want to, just because there is a festival. I think they'll reject you. So I won't even go and try. But Forte should be the only one that does accept you, even at the lowest friendship level, because she's like the knight of the village or town, so she's always willing to go with you if you ask her to go and join your party. Like sashimi. Okay, there's a chest somewhere, or not a chest, hidden item lumber. Looks like we got that skill up, so it's good. There is Rune Factory 5 that's going to be coming out. I don't know when. I believe it's coming out next year. I want to at least hope it's next year, but there is talk about it, and I haven't seen any videos of it, but apparently, from what I read, it's like a 3D version of, not this game, but it's a 3D take on Rune Factory rather than the 2D that I'm used to. So that's going to be interesting to see, and I don't know if I want to get it just yet as soon as it comes out, because I know that if you play, or at least according to a viewer on the Twitch stream, that if you have played the special on the Switch, that you would get like an item or something once you got the 5th. So I don't know if that's something I want to get just for the 5th game item. We'll see. I haven't played the 5th, which is the special that just contains the additional relationship events. I believe that's the only thing that's different or new in the game. I think other than, you know, that and improved graphics, that's the only difference from the 3DS version from the Switch version. Okay, more item. I think this place is always gonna have lumber, so this would be a good area to go back to if we ever need lumber. I think we're level 30. Yeah, we're level 30, so we'll start heading back towards that cave that we fall down in. We will make our way there. Or actually, you know what? We're a little late in terms of time for the event, so we'll actually go and participate in it. So we want to participate, though, regardless of us choosing that we want to first know the rules, or if we want to play or participate. If we just choose participate, they'll Volcanin will just tell us the instructions regardless. So we'll go, yeah. Oh no, it is clipping. So I was right. So this defluff, or maybe I'm thinking of a different event. This is what I was referring to when I said that we would be basically clipping the woolly. Okay, hold up. Wait, I'm confused now. I don't have it. I mean, on the upper right corner, it's saying I have 0. I don't know if that's referring to 0 points or 0 prince points or what it is, because this is obviously charging us something. So let's see. There's a toy hammer. I don't know if that's gonna do us much. There's a spoon apparently that does 100 or not 110, but it costs 65. This Dekosh is 110. Let us go with the Acuter MS. I don't know what that is. A lollipop. Okay. Let's. I'm trying to decide what. I'm not sure how these are weapons. I understand the gloves and maybe the toy hammer. Safety lance. They even call it a safety lance. I don't know if that's gonna be a weapon in itself, but I mean, I'm sure any of these items could be weapons. I mean, it does tell us what they are. So the spoon is apparently a short sword. A Dekosh is long sword. Safety lance is spear. Toy hammer is a hammer. A lollipop is an axe. Acutorum Imas is dual blades, and the gloves are fists. So let's go with the lollipop since that's acting as an axe. I hope I'm not choosing the wrong item and end up like, instead of hurting the woolly, I'm like healing it somewhere or something. Wait, did I choose the toy hammer? I thought I chose the lollipop. There we go. Okay, so let's go with lollipop. Whoever cuts the most wool from the woolly will be ranked the winner. Are you ready? I think we just have to hit it then, I'm guessing. Just spamming B then. Your points and time left will be shown on the screen, okay. Please keep an eye on these statistics as you go. I wonder if the woolly is going to be moving or if we each get a woolly or how it works. I'm only seeing one woolly on the screen. I don't know if we're going to just all go at it or how it's going to work, but we'll see. Oh, so it is going to be moving. Okay. It looks like we're healing it though, as I was saying, but we are getting points. Looks like it's spawning much. Oh, okay, so we're actually getting rid of the wool. Okay. I didn't even notice until it started moving. I don't know if we have to collect. Oh, is it stuck? Can I just hit it here? It looks like I can. I think we found our cheat way of winning this game. No, get out of the way. No, they're pushing me. The little ones are pushing me. Looks like they also give points. Okay, so it looks like the small woolies give us 25. The shaven big woolly gives us 50. This unshaven one gives us 100 points. Time's up. Okay. Contest is ended. I shall now announce the results. Third place. So we got 6,000. We might win this, guys. Because, I mean, the third place got 4,500. We got 6,500. And 25. So we might even win this one, guys. Yeah, no, we won this for sure. Doug, who got 6,450. Yeah, no, that's not gonna beat our 6,525. Please? Watch them throw like a surprise at us. No, that's us. That is us for sure. Can I have your autograph? Of course. I wonder what the prizes are for this. Let's see. So we got grilled shrimp, a staff. Okay. I don't know if we want to use any staffs or magic dealing weapons, but we'll see. I might just give that to like a party member or something. We got protein and we got cooking bread, just what we wanted actually. Or I don't know if we can eat anymore, but this is what we're gonna want eventually. So let's actually eat one so I can cook rice. Oh, right. So every time we eat a cooking, yeah, it is a cooking bread. Every time we eat like a cooking bread, it will give us a skill in any of the cooking tools that we, I think, currently have, or I think it might just go on to any tools that are available for us to get. But we'll keep eating until we, it tells us that we can't learn anything else. Because you can eat certain bread up until a certain point. So if I keep this and if I go here to the items and look up the bread, it will tell us that the cooking bread is level 1. And even if I go into the backpack, let's see, it tells us right there on the each individual one, it'll say like level 1, level 1, level 2 if we had a level 2 bread. But it looks like we got this prize of cooking bread in terms of what level we're currently at with cooking, which is nice, you know. So let's say we're level 2. I think if we won this contest again at level 2 cooking skill, we'd get level 2 bread. So let's keep eating. So we can do grape jam now. So yeah, so we're out of basically food that we can cook at this level. And I mean, I can try it again, but I don't think it'll do it. So we'll put this away for now. Let us go to our pot. We want to cook with pot. So we can make grape jam, and we can make apple jam and udon. So each one is based on basically level or skill. If you, as you can tell, this is level 10, this is level 9, this is level 7. So you're getting, I think, that amount of XP. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the way I see it. So if we sort this by category, that'll give us each category. But if we sort it by skill, it'll give us this. So the higher the skill, the more XP that you may get, but also the more RP that you're gonna be using. So if you look at the bottom of the bottom screen, you'll see that the RP required is 320 for the apple jam, 261 for grape jam, and 161 for the udon. But we have more than enough RP currently. It looks like we're gonna basically use 3/4 of our RP just cooking the apple jam. So we will actually go ahead and do that. And as you can see, it turns red as soon as I hit the what is it called? Like the, it says pieces there, but I'm gonna call it quantity because it's food. If we change it to 2 of them, because we have our apples, the amount that we need, we can actually make up to 7 of them, which requires 2,240 RP, but we don't have that, at least not yet. So that's something I'll be looking forward to. So we can currently only cook one. What is this? We can only cook one apple jam. I think that's what we're making. So we will do that. Okay, that we could skip this, but I'll let it play the first few times and maybe skip them once we've kind of heard them. And as you can see, we did use quite a bit of RP. We're now down to 165 from our max total of 488. But as soon as I think I will back out of this, it will tell us that we have increased our skill. I believe that's what it is, or at least it'll be like level up or something. I didn't even catch that, but it said something. So let's actually go back and see if maybe it does say that. So we are level 2 now, cooking level 2. We have, oh actually I thought that was telling us what percent we're on, but now that's showing you from 0% to 100%. So it looks like we're like less than halfway. So maybe we're about like at 30% to level 3. So let's try eating another cooking bread, but I don't know if it'll let us. As I mentioned, these are level 1 breads that we got. I guess maybe we still can eat them, so we can now use, or we can now cook hot chocolate using the pot. Excuse me. Looks like that might have been the only other. Yeah, looks like that just gave us one additional item that we could cook. So let's go back now to the cave actually. So the staff does 26 magic damage. We do regular, what is it, 58 attack damage with the dual blades. So we will now go back down there. I do want to make, or actually no, I was going to say I do want to stop quickly down there with the rune flower, but there are 2 rune crystals within the cave itself, so we can just grab it there. Doesn't look like I equipped my dual blades. Yay, I figured out the dual blade ultimate attack. Nice. At the end of the normal combo, press B repeatedly to do ultimate attack. So I think that's attack will do. These attacks that, or the combos that we learned, do use RP, so I want to I guess use them when we most need them. I think there's some attacks where you do hold down the B button, but with this one it is spamming B, so I don't know if maybe I want to use it any chance I get. So I'll see how much RP that actually uses. So it doesn't use that much, so I think we might use this one more often than the other ones. So let's stock up on RP. So it looks like we basically got almost all of it back. So we're fine with RP for now. Let's go fight these guys, and quite possibly it doesn't look like they do much more damage as they used to before to us before we were level 30. So I think we'll grind just within this area for now, at least until level 35, and then I'll go towards the next area with the 5 different what are these enemies? They're high orcs. So with the 5 different orcs, because it looks like there's 2 archers and then 3 melee orcs in there. I want to keep the portal up unless my monsters hit it, but I want to try to keep that up just so it can keep spawning. It might be quicker just to get out of the area and then return to it, but I think with it here, it's guaranteed that we'll at least keep monsters spawning, whereas we might just have to continuously go back and forth if we destroy it. Maybe we might just do that. Might be quicker actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, it didn't let us do our ultimate attack. There we go. Looks like for those few little seconds we're invincible, so it's a good attack to have. But it looks like we're about to die. Let's get away, heal up. Unfortunately, our monsters don't engage when they should be engaging, so that's the downside to bringing them along. But they are lower level monsters that you tame very early on in the game, so that's understandable. The only reason I bring them along is just to level them up quicker, so their byproducts, which is egg and fur, can get high enough levels so that they can go up in value. I think they're currently like 50 and 40 gold a piece, but once they reach their like final level, they're like 600, 700 at most or something, but it's a good amount. Especially when you tame multiples, so that's another plan that I have that I want to do in this gameplay. I don't know how many houses or the monster houses that we can do, but I want to tame as many as we can, specifically Bufamoos and Woolies. Bufamoos because they drop milk, which we will need in a few of our cooking, a few of our, what is it called, like most of the foods require milk, so it'll be good to have large quantities of it, as well as money. It'll be a good source of income, at least in the late game, when we're high enough level to be able to tame multiple monsters. Oh, these guys are doing more and more damage each time I come back. That's crazy. Okay, so I think that's good enough. It is 17. I'm trying to think what time that is in regular 24 hours. Or 12 hours, not 24. Let's do that. Let's quickly check the calendar and see if anything's coming up. We do have on the 28th the Spring Harvest Festival. So I gotta make sure to save one of our crops that we can enter in that festival or contest. We can get that shipping price up, so we'll be able to ship it at a higher price than we usually do. Okay, let us see what we can sell, as well as, did we even water our crops yesterday? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if we did. So let's see what we can sell, because we do have a limited amount of backpack space that gets filled up quite quickly. So glue, we do have apple jam that we created or made. Sells for 238. I don't know if we want to sell this or if we want to keep this. Let's sell this one. I know we have plenty of apples that we can use, and we have protein. I'm not even sure what that number is. Is that 2 million? That might be 2 million. Yeah, that's like 2 million. That's how much protein costs. Especially made medicine increases maximum strength. Get fit, bra. Nice. I love that. I love it. It sells for 1,500 gold. I think we'll keep it. It says it increases strength. I don't know what. So I don't know what any of the last three affect in terms of gameplay. So I know what attack does. Defense, magic defense, and magic attack. I know what those are, but I don't know what strength, vitality. I think that's with vitality, and intelligence too. I don't know what intelligence increases in the gameplay. Does it increase options that we get, or I'm not sure what that does. So if one of you guys know, please let me know. Otherwise, I might just Google it to figure out what it does. But this protein does increase maximum strength. So I don't know if that's gonna be beneficial to us. I'll save it for now. Put it in the chest just so it's not clogging up inventory space. Staff I'll throw in the inventory or the chest as well. Fairy dust we can sell. I don't think we need it yet. Grilled shrimp. Again, food is, I don't think we're gonna be using food as our main sources of health. At least maybe not yet, maybe like super later on in the game, but for now, I think we're good with the heal ability or magic. Grapes will keep. Looks like that's gonna be our main cooking go-tos whenever we're using the pot. That and the apples. So we'll make sure to stock up on apples as well. Cheap cloth we'll get rid of. Now we have 2 clippers. We'll sell 1, or maybe we have 3. No, we have 2. Or we have 1. Okay. Same thing with Object X. I forget where we got this. It might have been from like a drop or like a chest or something. It affects our status ailments: poison, seal, paralyze, and sleep, fatigue, and sickness. RP apparently it basically lowers down by 56%, so like basically a little more than half of our RP gets taken. Description reads: a substance created from a failed synthesis. How did it happen? Who knows? But it's not for eating. Seriously. So I don't know if this is going to be any use to us. It sells for 2 gold, and you buy it for apparently 150 gold. I don't know if that's a good, I guess, selling point. 2 gold. It is basically useful, or not useful. It's basically useless. It does heal though. Apparently it ails quite a bit, but for quite a big price. We'll keep it, maybe throw it in our chest. I don't know what it's used for yet. I mean, it tells me what it's used for, but if it's actually useful, I'll keep it. If it's not, then I'll just throw it out. Let's see. Toast, browned bread, neck and neck with rice in the struggle for worldwide breakfast dominance. Let's sell it. Why not? I don't think we're gonna, as I mentioned, I don't think we're gonna use food anyway, so we'll just get rid of it. Panther claw, let's get rid of. Fur, we'll get rid of. I gotta make sure to break down these branches and these lumbers. I gotta put in the lumber and the stone storage, as well as break down this rock. Oh right, I did want to showcase the party, so or the townsfolk party thing. So I will. Trying to think. I mean, these guys are both not the most useful, so I guess it wouldn't matter which one we kept or which one. Let's send Clock home. Why not? And he's just gonna basically use the escape ability and go to the monster barn right here. And then we're able to pick up their sub byproducts, as well as we should probably also use the brush to increase their I guess friendship points, and that's how they increase their level while they're in here. If you increase it high enough, they aren't afraid of you, but if they aren't as high level, like this Boofamoo is, or we actually called him Moo for some, or wait, no, that was the name we were given, so we just called him Moo. But if we want to change it, you guys can always comment down better name ideas for these guys. I know these aren't the best names, but that's what the game was, so that's what we're going with. We can't assign them field chores as you saw. I don't know if Moo is high level enough to be assigned chores, but if once they're high level and they like you enough, they won't mind, and they work for money apparently. So you give them a bit of money and seeds, and they'll work for you basically. It's crazy. Let's go find Forte. I think that's how you pronounce her name. So you want to hit the L or R button, and that'll make that by the way button start shaking. Let's go on an adventure. We ask her. Okay, so that didn't work. So let's try a few of them. Why not? We gotta raise that town's friendship level, anyways. I think it might be because it is raining. Could be wrong though. This is Barrett. Why not? We gotta talk to him too. Let's try Dolly. Oh wait, I'll let this play through. So Dolly is the ghost, and then, or not Dolly, Pico is the ghost, and Dolly's, I'm not sure what Dolly is actually. I think we have to become better friends with them, or anyone for that case, to get more of a backstory of each of the characters that are in this town. I don't think it's each, but I think it's those candidates that I was mentioning earlier. So I don't know if maybe we want to like unlock those events for everyone, or if you guys want me to go after a specific candidate, or how it's gonna work. So, or if you guys even want me to focus on that part of the game, I wasn't planning on to, but if you know there's a certain backstory, I haven't seen any of anyone's backstories yet, or any of the events that play out when you're trying to increase their relationship points. So if you guys want me to see a certain event or see somebody's backstory, then please let me know, and I'll make sure it's on my priority list on going forward. Each game, I guess I'll make sure to either you guys let me know who it is, what they like, what they dislike, what they love, that kind of thing. I don't want to give them an item each day and them not like it and it end up decreasing the friendship points rather than increasing it. So I can do the research on my own, but if you guys already know what they love, that kind of thing, just please let me know who and then what they like. And then I don't think there's times in this game, like the characters aren't in certain areas at certain times. There's only one real big area where they're gonna be at, and that's the castle area, so it'll be pretty easy to find where they're at, especially with the mini map showing everybody's little heads and where they're at. So I'm not too worried about that. So yeah, just let me know who and then what they like or what they love, and maybe what they dislike, but I think it'd just be more beneficial on what they love. And I guess if it's the bigger items or harder to find items, let me know where I can find them or how to make them. If it's food that they like, or if maybe it's a mineral or something, please let me know where to get it and I will go look for it. Alright, Dolly and Pico are living with Nancy and Jones. I think this is their room actually. So what I'm doing is I'm going around and speaking to everyone just to raise their friendship level points, as well as I think it's because of this rain that Forte didn't want to come with us. So I'm trying to see if maybe the rain will die away. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna try actually one of our butlers. I think one of them would be willing to go, at least I would hope so. Nope, okay. Apparently he's very busy. Let's see, Dylas. No. It's probably a little too late for a recap, and I should have done that probably in the beginning. of this instead of now. So yeah, I will probably just edit it in or whatever, and I'll give a little recap on where we were. It's just I've been busy, so I haven't had time to actually sit down and play this game, and I forget what happened. So I'll do that instead. Make it easier on everyone. You call her Ven? Okay, let's do that. Ven's Ven, right? True. Good point. Good point. So I think that's everyone. Let us see if maybe their friendship points increased. Okay, so yeah, we're basically almost done. We actually got some higher than we needed to. So Chlorica, Venti, and Vishnu we got to level 2. And then we are only missing Barrett and Raven. So these two are like the they're not tourists, but they're like the walk around shops, I guess we can call them. Raven sells items that I think you've shipped mineral specific, so like iron or any scrap material, that kind of thing. And then Barrett, I forget what he sells. Maybe it tells us. No, it doesn't tell us what he sells, but he looks at our items and he's able to tell you what they're infused or upgraded with, which I don't think is useful to us yet. Maybe later on, who knows. And then Dolly, who just came in along with Pico, so it might take us a bit longer actually to get their friendship level points to level 1. Maybe I think like 3 days of talking to them or something. So let me actually read her description, and I might spend some time reading the others, but we'll see. Maybe if that's something that you guys want to see, I'll dedicate maybe like half of the video to just me reading descriptions of maybe characters and items or whatever. So for Dolly and Pico, it reads, a girl with a sharp tongue, good at sewing, and can contact ghosts. Might be useful. Much to her annoyance, often makes sarcastic remarks, mostly in the general direction of a certain obsessive ghost, but is actually sweet and warm-hearted. Okay, I don't know if maybe that sweet and warm-hearted part we'll see later on in the game, but for now it seems like she's very... Oh no! Okay, good. I thought I hit that chest. So we got strawberry jam and pickled turnips. But as I was saying, she's very cold right now. Cold enough to where Pico had to kind of explain that no, she wasn't insulting you, she was actually complimenting the town. I wonder if this is for us to farm. I don't think so. I mean, it looks farmable. This 5x5 square, I think it is. I don't know if maybe that's something that we want to do. I mean, I don't want to focus on farming, but maybe if this soil is special or something, we might. Who knows? Right now, I want to grind levels, and it looks like the rain stopped, so I will actually go back, head to town, and see if Forte wants to come on. I think, and I want to say that monsters might, or actually not monsters, but I think the townsfolks might be better party members than the monsters that you can tame. So let me speak to Forte, and then I'll continue my train of thought. So I hear that Dolce and her friend Pico moved in here from the old mansion on the hill. But that should not matter. I am a knight, and I cannot let this bother me, so... I think Forte, although she's a knight, she's scared of certain things, ghosts being one of them. So let's see what she says. Oh, okay, so maybe, I don't know, she's probably just busy, I don't know what the case is, but usually she's the one that I would go to just because she would always be willing to go. So, I guess maybe not this time, who knows. So we'll try again tomorrow. What was my train of thought? I already forgot what my train of thought was, guys. Oh yeah, the monsters versus townsfolk for a party. I say townsfolk because with monsters you can. So I wonder if these monsters tell us what level they are. So this guy, it doesn't tell us what level, but it says orc, and I'm assuming he's like a level 7 or something, just because he's in the initial parts of the game that we were in. But as we progress further and more into the story, we'll unlock new areas, and those new areas will have new monsters, and those new monsters will be higher level than what we have. So for example, we have our Wooly here, who's a level, let's see, what level is he? He is a level 31. But say we went to the Obsidian Mansion again, and we tamed one of the ghosts, or one of the, I think, panthers, or I forget what the full name is called, but I believe it's panthers. If we tame one of those panthers, they're gonna be like level 50 or something like that. Something like crazy like that. And so it's, I don't want to say there's no point, but I'm just saying, you know, there's better monsters that you can capture later on in the game. Whereas with the townsfolk, you can kind of get the same, I guess, NPC or the same townsfolk and level them up higher. And then in addition to that, you can actually give them items, or not items, but weapons and armor as well that you get. The thing with that though is each NPC or townfolk has a specialty, has a preference of weapon that they use, so like short swords, long swords, the spears. Some are better with magic damage than others, that kind of thing. So that's also something that you have to take into account when inviting someone to your party, because some monsters actually negate regular attacks, and they are more like prone or more vulnerable to magic attacks. But I don't think we're in that part of like the game where we're fighting any monsters that don't get dealt damage against using regular attacks, so we're fine for now. But eventually, either we'll have to pick up a staff or a high OP magic weapon, or begin finding a specific rune ability that we want to use. So for example, we have the fire rune ability. I don't know if that's going to be good against, say, like the monsters that don't take regular hits. So maybe fire is the better option there, but we'll see. We'll obviously find better rune abilities as we go forward. So hopefully we'll find the rune ability that we need. Let's use heal here. We do have the rune crystals, but they give us back quite a bit of RP, so I think we want to save those for later. Okay, level that up. We'll keep going back. And I'm probably gonna stick to this cave until we can get to a point where when they hit us, they aren't doing like a ridiculous amount of damage. Because right now it's like they hit us once and we lose almost about 30 of our health points each time. So I want to get to a point where if we get hit, we're maybe losing like 10 or 15 even. But it looks like we're losing quite a bit of huge chunks of health. Especially from the arrows that the archer is shooting at us, unfortunately. And unfortunately that can also happen. So I want to avoid cornering monsters towards the end of certain areas, just because we can get teleported to the other area and end up not gaining that XP. But we do keep the hits that we got hit. And the other reason why I want to invite Forte or another townsfolk is because I think they'll, unlike our monsters that we have, they will actually engage in fights. But we'll see. They might be the same. Oh no, 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 no. Woo! Almost died there, guys. I wasn't even paying attention to my health. So that just proved my point right there. Either I suck at dodging or whatever the case, but they do quite a large amounts of chunks of my health each time they attack us. So either we need a better, higher attack damage weapon, or we need to increase our level. I think it's just we need to increase our level because we shouldn't even be taking that much damage. That's ridiculous. Oh no, let's heal here. Yeah, these guys are both like melee. They do big hits on us. Dang, we're doing like 87, 57 sometimes hit attack damage to them. I don't know how much they're doing. I don't think it shows us. So they're doing 103. I don't know if that's each attack, but it's saying that they did 103 attack damage right there. That's crazy. So herb seeds. The other thing I do want to ask you guys is, do you guys prefer these like longer videos, or do you guys want shorter videos? I'm currently recording. It's like we're at like the 1 hour mark kind of thing, and we haven't really accomplished much. But if you guys want like shorter episodes, like 10 minutes or 15 or something like that, please let me know, and I'll try to come up with certain things we can do within those 10-15 minutes, so it can look I guess more well done in the YouTube uploads. Or if you guys prefer these these hour-long videos, that kind of thing. Because I mean, if this becomes a 1 hour long episode, we didn't really accomplish much this episode, unfortunately. Besides getting to level, what is it, level 34. We're not even hitting level 35. So yeah, I think this episode will just be like titled something like hitting level 35, even though that sounds so lame. And I apologize for that. I'll try to make these videos better and more organized, if anything. But yeah, we'll just hit level 35. I'll end the video there. Yeah, hopefully I can provide better content going forward. But next episode for sure will be better. Once we hit level 35, I'll progress through this cave and we can go forward. And it might even be better that we do it this way, because I think progressing forward in the cave might hold higher level monsters that do more damage to us. I mean, these guys alone are doing 100 plus damage to us right now. I wonder what, going forward, what those guys do. And I'm not sure if there's a better way to level up other than, fighting monsters. So we're almost there. We're almost there. I don't think there's a way to avoid getting hit either, unfortunately. We got a cheap bracelet we'll keep. I don't know what we can do with it. I'll most likely give it to Forte or another party member that we can invite later on. Okay, we got an archer and a melee guy, which is dangerous. The archer looks like he does quite a bit, but it looks like we've reached level 35 actually. We have... Alright, I don't know if you guys were able to see that. It does look like I'm dropping frames, unfortunately. Let's see. Why is that though? That's weird. You guys are like not able to see anything. What? Okay. Why is it hitting so low? Anyways, as I was saying, we've hit level 35. I'll end the video here. I'll try to fix whatever that issue was. I'm not sure what happened there. I think it was just me streaming, or not streaming, but me recording for longer than I usually do. But we've hit level 35. Next episode for sure will be us proceeding through that cave. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please like the video, subscribe, that kind of thing. I'll be posting more content this through this platform, YouTube that is. And then I'm trying to recap this episode, but we didn't do much. As I mentioned, we've hit level 35. I think we were at level 28 in the beginning. We didn't fight any bosses, so yeah. That's that. We did, I think the only one that's left is Leon, I believe. That's the only other boss that we can unlock. But as I mentioned, guys, please let me know if you guys want me to, pursue the, the relationship portion of this game, Well, it looks like the recorder ended, or the stream thing, but yeah, as I was mentioning, please let me know if you guys want me to go after a specific relationship candidate, or if you guys want me to even focus on that, and then going forward I'll make sure to either do my research, or you guys can let me know what they like. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.